Practical problem-solving pitfalls are rarely well explained, so in this video I'm going to do just that. Hi, I'm Watkins from Senpai, where we show you practical lean techniques to help you to improve your manufacturing business. Now, the practical problem-solving model I learned and successfully applied from working with Toyota has 7 steps. I'm going to show you each of those steps and the most common pitfall at each step. Now, this is based on painful experience gained over 25 years. I'll even tell you about my own personal biggest practical problem-solving failure. And make sure you stick around to the end, because I'm going to share with you 3 secrets to help you turbocharge your practical problem solving. The initial question, as ever, has to be, why do we need a method for practical problem solving? Well, there's 3 reasons really. Number 1, we're generally okay at containment when a problem happens, at mopping up. We're not bad at short-term countermeasure, but most manufacturers aren't particularly strong on recurrence prevention because they don't get to the root cause. That's what this is about. So here's the model with 7 steps. You can see that it's got a funnel shape, and the funnel shape reflects the fact that we're going from a large area, badly explained, vaguely explained, down to a really focused problem that we're solving. The 7 steps are: grasp the current condition, understand what's going on, and find your tight focus point. Locate process causing the problem. That's the process where it's caused, not where it's found in your physical process. Then we investigate. 2 tools generally here, 5Y and fishbone. Then we identify the probable causes, where we narrow down from our fishbone into what we think are the most likely causes, 1 or 2 or 3 of them, and have a go at them in depth. And then we identify the root cause, what we as a team believe is the root cause. Then we countermeasure, try things, and then we confirm using our PDCA cycle to make sure that we've got rid of the problem. Now, 2 things on the right there to look at. Very important. Early doors, we need to protect the customer, stop bad material flowing out to our customer, or stop the problem flowing on, whatever it is. And secondly, you see halfway down, when you've done a bit of investigation, you're ready to set a target. A what, by how much, by when. And here we've also got a pop can, an orange fizzy drink can example that we use as a case study along with our training materials to help our clients really understand this process and the pitfalls in it. I'm going to use parts of that as we go through. So back to the model and the first of the 7 steps, grasp the current condition. The key pitfall here is not having a tight focus, having too broad a problem to try and solve. And this is where our pop can comes in. Now you can see on here and on the picture, if our focus is dense, it's too broad, but actually there are 3 types of dense. There are 30 of one type, there are 4 of another, and there are 8 of another. If you try and do them all at once, you're solving 3 problems. You won't do it. Secondly, locate the process causing the problem. Critically here, you're not looking for the process where you found the problem, it's where you think it's being caused. There's a very big difference there. You'll be looking in the wrong spot. 3rd step, investigate. This is the area of biggest weakness generally, apart from problem framing, when it comes to problem solving. There are 2 major tools here, fishbone and 5Y. They can be used together or they can be used independently. First point is you don't always have to use both, but I'll come back to that in the bonus. The second point is that don't brainstorm alone if you do a fishbone, because you only get one view, you don't get different functions. And the third point is, remember, you need a tight scope, a very tight problem, well described, not dense, but types of dense on pop cans. Fourthly, identify the probable causes. So if you have used a fishbone, you then have to go back over all of your post-it notes or all the things you've written on there, which might be 30 or 40 or 50 things, and identify the most probable. Don't get hung up here trying to work out mathematically what the right one is. Agree as a team and just pick the top 2 or 3 you believe, and then pursue them one at a time. Also, don't try to critique as you go. Get your brainstorming done, that's one side of your brain, and then get your critiquing done, that's the other side of your brain. Critically, go look see. You can't do this in an office. Go look see and confirm on the shop floor. Then identify the root cause is the next step on our model. Do this one at a time. Whatever you do, pursue the 5 whys and try your countermeasuring one at a time. Otherwise, you don't know which change got you the result. It's just a mix of variables. Then we're into countermeasure, and countermeasure is where we try something. Remember, try low cost. Money is scarce, thinking is free. Try it in a low cost way first, which takes us on to confirm. And confirm is where we're using our plan, do, check, act, and we're making sure that we're checking whether our countermeasure has worked. There are 2 ways to check whether your countermeasure has worked. One is, can you recreate the problem at will? If you can, turn it on and off, you're sorted. And the second is, it just doesn't occur again when you do your pi and Pareto analysis again. I promised earlier that I was going to tell you about my biggest ever failure, and that was 20 years ago when I was working with a Japanese sensei, and I locked a team for 2 days in a room with a vaguely defined problem on the world's biggest fishbone that we guessed and speculated and didn't go to the shop floor enough. And that combination of a bad focus and too many guesses meant it was a waste of time. Earlier I said I was going to give you a bonus of 3 secrets to turbocharge your practical problem solving. So here they are. The first one, speed. If you can get to a problem fast, it's like a crime scene. It's warm, there's a body, there's a smoking gun, there's blood on the floor. It's easy to crack. Otherwise, if you get there late, it's like a cold case. When you're there, talk to the person who was on the process, the operator. Ask them specific questions like 5W1H questions. When did the problem occur? Where did it occur exactly? Who was here? What exactly did you see, smell, hear? What do you think we should do next? And then you decide, how will I crack on next? Second point, you don't always need a fishbone. Some people love a fishbone, but to a man with a hammer, everything looks like a nail. You only use it in certain circumstances, like, for example, if you can't recreate the problem, if you think there are multiple things involved, or if there's a benefit to getting a team around it. Thirdly, avoid problems altogether. This is the killer one. Train your people to be able to spot abnormality early and get your shop floor organized through your 5S and standardized work so that you can react when things start to go wrong rather than when there's a problem. Number 3 is so powerful, we've built a module dedicated to avoiding problems in Senpai Guide, which is our digital lean toolkit for manufacturers. Check out the demo in the links below. Also, don't forget to check out all the links and resources I've got for you down in the description box, and I'll see you in the next video.